This is how the IRS comes after you. There's many ways to do business. There's definitely some that's going to get the IRS, potentially watching your numbers. I'm not going to lie. First of all, if you are an unincorporated or LLC tax filer, you're filing the form that the IRS watches the most. Just by way of illustration, the most audited tax form is probably going to be the unincorporated LLC tax form, which is Schedule C. It's an additional page inside the owner's tax return. It's highly audited because IRS knows you guys are a mess. What does that mean for you? Should you live in fear? No, not necessarily, but you should be papering your transactions. You should have an accounting system. There's a number of things that you should be doing to run your business as business-like as possible. It may not be required of you, but if you do these things, it can make all the difference between headaches and frustration and tax problems and smooth sailing from here. If you do get audited, you don't have to worry unless you have not papered things properly. If you don't have the documentation, that's when you really end up with headaches and problems and notices and tax frustrations. You might be wondering to yourself, I just recently started my business in the past month or two or year or two. Is IRS really looking at me? If you're filing the most audited tax form, it stands to reason they are or could be or will be. If this is you, I have something that could definitely help you. I have a course at myfavoritecpa.com where I help business owners understand the multiple ways you can establish yourself and the multiple ways that you can file taxes. You don't have to do things only one way. If someone told you you could file a different form, there's several to choose from. If someone told you you could file a different way and it would reduce your audit risk and your headaches and your problems and maybe save you a bundle of taxes, would you be interested? If so, check out my website, myfavoritecpa.com. I have a course which is called Taxation Strategies for Small Business. It explains all these things in depth and gives you the need-to-know knowledge so that you can get your business going the right direction and start to develop sleep factor.